taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut, season off top, you stop breathing.
They have like a large file size. First one's called Twilight of the Warriors Walled In. And it's basically a movie out of Hong Kong, you know, has the legend Sammo Hung in there and a lot of like other cats in there. And yeah, the LB was the first one to watch this. Like it's not on Netflix or anything like that. You know, you just gotta know where to find it. But LB, just to follow our format, man, what was your favorite part about this movie?
I think the best part out of the movie just the fight scenes, the action, like the fighting in this shit and the pacing. It's like it's like Don, like it settles down at times, but it's just the fights be so extended and just like brutal. Like these niggas, like be just whooping ass in this shit. Like
Yo, real talk, yo, this shit kind of like the fights like kind of remind me of like Final Fight or some shit like that, like something out of the '80s, like how some of the because there was a lot of weapon use and all types of shit in this movie.
Yeah, it almost felt like a video game. Like niggas on bicycles and motorcycles and niggas with bats and shit. Like it was just, I don't know, it was intense. I fucked with it. The pacing was good. But yeah, just the violence and action, that's what really stood out for me. But the film maximizes it with the pacing. Like you never really just chilling. Like there's always something going on and the story's moving forward.
Yeah, no, that's for damn sure. Like, and all the characters too were kind of like were exaggerated, but they're exaggerated in a good way. Like it was killing me seeing Sammo Hung in there. Like first I thought, you know, Sammo Hung was probably like washed up. I mean, obviously you see Sammo Hung, like dude has always been big, but dude has had exceptional agility as a martial artist. Like dude be pulling off fights I didn't think anyone his size should be able to do, especially as he's gotten older. And for me, I thought it had me kind of fooled that okay, dude was just gonna sit there, but dude was putting in some work in there. Like
yeah, his part was raw.
Yes. And I was like, damn, like that motherfucker's like 70-something years old and he still fights like a fucking demon. it's
yeah,
like,
that shit. Yeah, I was surprised how good that part was. Yeah.
Yeah, the choreography is definitely over the top and stuff like that, but yeah, like it works too, and the whole basically how everything is like, you know, everything's taking place in Kowloon, like the walled city and stuff like that. So it like I said, it definitely felt like a whole video game. It definitely got video game-ish near like towards the end of the movie too. So it's like,
yeah. But just I ain't never seen nobody take that premise of that movie like with the Kowloon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've always heard about it like back in the day. Like I've seen it in different other like media, but someone actually putting a recent movie in that shit, like okay, like with the walled city, like that was fire. So it was good to see someone kind of use that, because I ain't really seen no one use that since like maybe like the 90s.
Yeah, like it was just good, you know, like you see someone getting punched, they get sent flying, you know, like you know. Like some shit reminds me of this old martial art movie where it's like this old kung fu master. He was invulnerable everywhere except in his hands. Like they eventually found out it was his hands. Like because I remember I think they put like a needle through his hands and dude's like, you found my spot or some shit like that. And dude had this real like exaggerated death, shit like that. And that's how some of this shit was in this movie. Like
niggas get fucked up with this shit.
Yeah, no, and I was like, yeah, this was entertaining for what it was, like, because there was always a lot going on, but it all made sense, you know, and definitely like the actual choreography. Now, what was the one thing you hated about this movie? You didn't like?
I don't think I really hated anything. Maybe the story could have been a little crisper. But the story was decent. Like I get it. It just, I guess it was just good enough for like we just need a vehicle to present these niggas a fight and kill each other. And it's like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
But I really don't have nothing. I mean, the flashbacks told shit, you know, kind of made sense.
Yeah. I think for me too was like and usually I'm not like a I'm not like a bleeding heart for this, but some of the violence against the women in this movie were incredibly violent. Like, geez.
Oh
Like,
wow! Like,
yeah,
I must be desensitized because I ain't even think about that.
yeah. Usually I don't know, but them hookers were getting their asses whooped.
Yeah.
I was like, geez, like it was like was that necessary, sir? Like, do you need a hug? Like, do you really need to stuff a hooker in her head like 5 times like that? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now I remember it. Like it was in the beginning, right?
yeah.
Yeah, he beat because he was in the little club part and he beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, and then of course later on he got the shit beaten out of him like badly too. So it was like, I was like, God damn! Like,
Yeah. That thought got it.
yeah, and the little girl was out there crying like, I don't want to see this. I was like, God damn! Like, I must be getting a little old because I didn't want to see no shit like that in a movie full of violence. Like, that's probably the only thing I didn't like. Oh man.
Oh damn.
Yeah, seriously, but that's really the only thing I was like, damn, like they could have, like they didn't need to do all that. Like,
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, like women and children used to be kind of off limits in martial art movies, but
yeah.
this year I ain't gonna lie, like niggas been saying like, yo, fuck these hoes, fuck these jits. Like, cause remember what's that shit on Life After Fighting? And they're torturing kids. Like, didn't he threw one jit and her head hit the wall and she got a concussion and died? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Then one jit, he's like, didn't he cut off somebody's finger?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn. I'm like, yo, like y'all like I don't know, torturing kids in a movie is like I just feel unnecessary, but fuck it, I'll allow it, shit. But damn, I just don't be expecting that shit. But yeah, that the ass whooping them prostitutes got, but jeez, nigga,
yeah, and usually I cheer getting kids getting their asses whooped in the movie. Like, I was a big fan of what happened in Extraction with Chris Hemsworth, like when them kids was getting their asses handed to them left and right.
Oh yeah.
I was like, and again throwing off roofs and shit. I was like, okay, this is good.
Fuck your shit, nigga.
Yeah.
What's that? What that Styles be like? Fly off the roof holiday. That's the holiday.
But yo, out of a score of 1 to 10, what would you give this?
I'll probably give this a 9. Maybe a stronger story makes it a 10.
Mm-hmm.
But I fuck with it. It doesn't really have anything bad about it. I definitely recommend it if you like action and martial arts.
Yeah, I mean, the movie does. I mean, it is a comic book adaptation, so it's like, it which explains some of the elements of what that movie of some shit that happens in the movie. Like, yeah, 9 is definitely it's a strong 9. It's like a couple tweaks in there, and it would be a 10. I fully recommend this. Like, if you come across this, if anything, like I say, if you want to see Sammo Hung still do his thing in this movie, like, yeah, go. I would fully recommend that you watch this movie, like, straight up. And then the other movie, and this is on Netflix too, and I've been waiting for this for a hot minute, called The Shadow Strays, and basically it's made from the same writer and the director who made the movie The Night Comes for Us, and of course I love the fuck out of him. We actually did a review on that movie, and he also did The Big Four, which I didn't like as much because it was too much comedy, not enough violence. It wasn't my thing.
Agreed.
Yeah. But so because I remember when I saw the trailer for that shit, I saw LB, I was like, yo, this shit looks like it's gonna be tough. And number one, one big thing about this movie, it's fucking long. It's a really long movie. It's like, goddamn, how much killing are they gonna do in this movie? The answer is a lot. It is ultra violent. Like, it is ultra violent.
How long is it? Is it like Harry Potter long, or is it like Roots long?
God damn. It's like a good like maybe 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 2.5.
So it's not like Irishman long. So that's not that bad. Because Irishman, you can go to sleep, wake up, that shit halfway through.
Yeah, Irishman took me a while to get through. I mean, it wasn't as long as the Justice League, Justice League Zack Snyder. That one took forever to get through, and I love the Shadow, but that shit was like long as fuck.
I don't understand how I watched that Justice League straight through. Like I think I'm like crazy or some shit. But I enjoyed that motherfucker. But geez, but yeah, Irishman was long. Once upon a time in America, that motherfucker is long.
Yeah. Shadow Strays it's also long too, but with this one, it seemed like the director was trying to fill up with every single violent fight that he could. Like this is one of those movies that it was so long that you're just like, God damn, like how many people can the main character kill? Like this shit.
It's sort of dragging at the end. Like honestly, like this shit went on an extra. Like, it's not like The Substance, which is 2.5 hours, but there's nothing you could really trim in The Substance. In this, I felt like you could have trimmed something. It's like that one zombie movie we all had seen and reviewed on Netflix, and all of us was like, yeah, this is about like a 6. Like, it was good, but like shit was too long, and they're like in Vegas, and like, yeah, this shit was good, but goddamn, like.
Yeah, and there was just so many ways that people getting fucked up, like people wearing masks and then it melts on them because she puts the burners on the oven on them, or some poor guy gets his balls sliced with a sword or some shit, you know,
dudes were getting fucked up in this shit. Like,
like broken sword, like fatalities.
What kind of hardcore shit is this?
No, the shit is raw.
It's like one of them. It's like one of those Indonesian martial art.
Sound like some fucking I spit on your grave like. Type.
Yeah, it's basically like the Raid. The Raid. If you watch the Raid movies, it's very similar but more violent.
Yeah, more violent than the Raid. Like the only thing you could really compare this to is The Night Comes for Us, and then it may not be as violent as that, but it's in that direction. But it's good. It's on Netflix though. Like you can see it. Like it.
Yeah, like there's decapitations, fingers getting chopped off. Yeah, like there was a lot of fucked up deaths in there. Like a lot of like carotid arteries.
A lot of crash out shit.
Yeah, it like the main killer in there, like Aurora, I think Aurora Rivera's her name, and she's like her character's name is 13. Yeah, prolific fucking killer. Like it starts violent and it stays that way, and it's like that's why we say it's exhausting. Like when you're done with it, because it's like
you felt like you was fighting them niggas too. Like,
yeah,
that's how you feel. Like you're like, oh shit, and it's just. Like the movies now, like the side characters they used to get destroyed like they do in these new movies. Like you can't be there's like no innocent niggas in these movies.
Hey yo, even innocent bystanders were getting fucked up in this movie. I think there was a couple bystanders that got killed just pig in the fucking air, if I remember. Yeah, like the movie was it delivered. Like it was that fucking raw. Yeah, it like I said, it was too rough for Toga because, like I said, the only negative thing was too is even I felt this is like as much as I like a good violent movie, like it has to kind of taper off at some point, like you know.
Yeah, it didn't know how to end. Like the movie didn't know how to end itself. Like it kept going on, and it's like when you think it got to the last fight, there's another fight, and you think that's done, and you're like, okay, like you feel like you done beat the video game, you about to hear the credits. Then you find out it's another secret level you have to play, and you're like, what the fuck? Like that's how this shit felt, bro. Like, and then it finally ended. But then it ended in a way where it's like, well, you know, we could have a sequel next year. Maybe this is Netflix. And it's like, like you already exhausted and you don't even know if a sequel coming. Like, that's how it felt, man. Like, damn.
Yeah, it was just... Honestly, like I said, honestly, it could have been cut. The violence could have been cut down a little bit. You know, because I was like, goddamn, you gotta save the violence for the next sequel. Like seriously, like it could have been.
Yeah, the last fight, like I think, was unnecessary. Like,
yeah,
or it should have ended better. Like it just, they didn't know how to end it, man. Like damn, like Netflix be having like Netflix endings where the ending is like they don't know how to end it and they end it abruptly or shortly. Then you got the one where they just over end it. They're like, hold on, I don't know how to end it, so let's just keep throwing multiple endings at it. Like,
let's more eyes get gouged out, more skulls get crushed, more
just keep it going.
Like niggas getting
a new hidden character emerges. Like fuck, like come on,
yeah,
end this shit already, nigga.
Yeah, honestly, that was the only bad thing, and it got exhausting. And I don't say that too often about action movies where the violence is so much that you get exhausted by watching it. But that was it. You know,
it's like with John Wick. What was the last one? 5 or 4?
4.
4. You know that sequence with the stairs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was exhausting.
Yeah,
man.
Like sometimes, like you can put a little bit of story up in there. You know, like it's kind of
not even that. Just cut this shit out. Like trim it down and just have some walking scenes. Like put some fire music. Like nigga, get some different angles. Like like get all artsy sometimes. That's what Substance got right too. Like just to throw out a recent example.
Right.
But like you gotta add more flavor when you had these long movies.
Yeah, but I get it. I know, like I said, Dude did not comes for us, and it's like, okay, I found something like people like to see, like to see horrible injuries being inflicted and gory kills and injuries and shit like that. And Dude just went, and the director went just off the walls, balls to the walls with it.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself.
Yeah. So outside of that, LB, what would you give this as a score between 1 through 10?
I give it a solid, strong 8. Like it's definitely recommended. Good action, martial art, good gory, violent. Like what about the kids? Like cover your eyes, like type shit. Because the movie goes hard, but it didn't know how to end itself. So it kind of just, the story was cool. Mm-hmm. The story might be better than the last movie.
Yes.
But it's just, that movie knew how to end itself. It knew how to the pacing was better. It was just da 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 da. It was just nonstop, and then they just couldn't stop themselves at the end. Like, I almost feel like somebody just had to crash the set and just be like, look, that's it. Like, fuck it. Like, that's it. End it here.
Right? Like we're already done past what the budget for all the fake blood and shit. So it's
we ain't gonna pay you niggas. And then it's okay, cut, yeah. Time out, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but this is an 8, bro.
Yeah, if I'd say it's probably 8 bordering on 9. I mean, if I watch it again, if I watch it again, I probably would give it an 8. Though. I mean, I want to give it a 9, but yeah, because it's just like, if they cut down the violence just a little, and I'm saying cut down the violence. If they cut down the violence just a little bit more, this shit would have been a perfect violent movie.
I just ended better,
or ended better, yeah.
Yeah, like the violence wasn't a thing. Like it's just some of us sad because it's like them innocents be just like, God damn, niggas be like, fuck that. Like people be already having hard lives, and then when you see these niggas get tortured and beat up, it's like shit. Like,
yeah.
So I don't want to see that. Like, damn, like beat these other niggas up. Like, why this motherfucker gotta get it? Like,
yeah, but also
they be hating these women and prostitutes in these foreign movies.
The Asian cats though, they have a very low opinion of women that are not they're not homemakers. Like if they're out there hoeing or in drugs or some shit like that, they just get it even worse. But shout out to the camera work in that movie too. The camera work was solid. Like usually, you can see the detail. It wasn't like in the last Expendables movie where the camera work was just so shaky you couldn't even see the violence the way it should have.
Yo, quick question for you niggas and maybe the fans at home that's wondering. Do y'all watch some shit that's not horror?
Yeah, I do. I like I said.
I don't think Shuttleworth has ever seen a romantic comedy in his life.
Oh wow! Damn!
Like this nigga's seen every fucking throat getting pulled out on film, but he's never seen 50 First Dates.
Oh wow! I've seen romance films.
But do you be like, hey, y'all need to check out fucking Love on Top or some shit like
Okay,
that?
hold on. You know what? I'll give you a film, and I put Pat onto this film. What's that film with the black kids in Chicago? Nonetheless.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that was a good movie.
What was the name of that again? I'll review that right now, motherfucker. Shit, niggas sound like
the last movie we talked about that wasn't horror, you was like, man, this is some bullshit. I think They Clone Tyrone, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I thought I'd like that movie. I thought that was still good.
That was a violent movie. Too.
Somebody said it was some bullshit.
I did. I know.
That's the Tyrone movie?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't watched it yet. I ain't watched it. It's still on Netflix. I gotta catch that one.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, you ain't seen it?
It's a must see, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, I mean, the last black Netflix one I watched was that Western with I'm not a movie watcher. The Western with Idris Elba and
The harder they fall. That shit
yeah,
fire
that's like
too.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
Hold on, you on Ring Gang and you ain't a movie watcher. What the fuck you here for, then, nigga?
I mean, I get once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, damn, now I'm looking at the movie page.
I don't like watching movies unless I'm at the theater because it's just too much time to just sit down and just chill. Like, I don't like that. It's too much time. Like, unless it's like the end of the night, I'm not about to sit up for 2 hours and do nothing.
Yeah, that's it.
Unless I can watch Red Zone for 8 hours, but I can't watch
Red Zone. I can watch Red Zone or some YouTube, but like even TV shows now are kind of a task for me. I ain't gonna lie, it's hard for me to pay attention to
Damn, like,
for real, rather than starting a new episode or some new show, I'd rather put on Breaking Bad and go to the middle.
Like the last Powers, like it would take me a while to get through. I would take a break or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, it'd take me like an hour.
I mean, that season was trash though. Like, hey, was you doing that during Raising Kanan though?
Nah, Raising Kanan would get fit. I might take a quick pick.
Okay then, yeah. Were you doing that in Snowfall, nigga? No.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that because I want y'all niggas to watch a movie that's not fucking superhero related or fucking horror.
Let me look. What's the name of the movie, Pat?
We Grown Now.
Okay, funny you say that. We Grown Now. It's a movie set in the early 90s in Chicago.
Fire. I'll watch it.
I loved the movie. I thought it was great cinematography. I loved the visuals. I loved the music.
Anybody get bodied? Anybody get bodied in this movie?
Off camera, but that's the sadness part of it. That's the whole. It's a movie about two friends, like two best friends growing up in Chicago. They're jits, like 8, 9 years old, and they're trying to just make their way in life and try to understand what's happening around them. And somebody in their school gets murdered. Like, Chicago's getting real bad at the time.
Right.
And the kid that gets murdered at their school is even younger than them. And niggas are basically shooting out in front of the school, and it just kind of puts a damn dark cloud over their friendship. And they have to deal with the repercussions and the mental repercussions of, you know, having someone close to you, having someone just like that around you just get killed randomly amongst all the other crime.
You know what's fucked up? A lot of people in Chicago can relate to this story.
Yeah,
dude. A lot of people, bro. It's a great movie. So, anyways, one family, like one of the best friends, he's struggling with his mom and his grandmother. The other best friend, he's struggling with his dad and his older sister. Mm-hmm. And, you know, sometimes they'll go to each other's house, and one of them would end up misbehaving. And anyways, they end up falling out with each other over something in the movie. and they both try to come to terms with life and how to move forward with it. And it's a great movie that just kind of just depicts a lot of things, man. It just sits with you. Like, even the conversations they have, even the outlook on death that they have, like, it just, I don't know, it's just major storytelling. I love this movie. I couldn't recommend it. It's a 10 for me. I know people.
Wait, but hold on, real quick. How is it shot? Whose perspective is it?
It's through a child-eyed view, like
yes, through a child-eyed view, like okay. they're doing they're like real best friends. They have their own adventures and do shit, but shit get real, and one of them gets an opportunity to leave, and you know how that go, man. And it's like, I think a lot of
like,
people,
damn, bro, you gonna leave me here to die with the rest of these niggas? Yeah, bro.
Yes, thank you. And it's like,
that's Chicago, nigga. Remember, I moved.
A lot of niggas. Oh, you that motherfucker, nigga.
I moved from Chicago when I was 17, nigga. It's pretty much the same story. Niggas like, damn, you finna go to Florida? You finna go out there to Florida, nigga? What you know about Florida, nigga? I'm like, nigga, all I know is they got palm trees, nigga. That's all I fucking know.
And so think about that, but just at a younger age and in the early 90s when shit was just real, like when you had the Candyman roaming the streets and shit, like, like, so it's just, I don't know.
There's probably a lot of old Chicago aspects that I remember that I won't remember until I see the movie.
Dude, you honestly, I feel like you would love the movie.
I don't know if New York or upstate got that same shit, or Vegas or whatever, but y'all got the Candyman, like, where he walk up and, like, let's say, you know how the homeless niggas panhandle now. Every corner, every light, these niggas are like, hey, can I get $1? Hey, I got a cup, can you fill this shit up, type shit. But, I don't know, back in the day, niggas had a whole sleeve, just holding up a sleeve of candy, different types of candy. But the individual candy, and it'll be like a pack of 20, and you'll buy one for like $1 or some shit like that. And a nigga just walk up down the street, no matter what street, you'd be like, oh, I can grab candy from this street, get the popcorn from this street, you know, get a bag of chips from this corner store, man. Shit used to be fire. I don't know what happened. Ice cream truck.
Yeah, that's an adventure for some shit, like, nigga, like, we just got the corner stores down here. Yeah, or the candy house lady, or the
like, you know how I get busy on Oakland Park, right?
Yeah.
So let's say prime time, everybody getting out of school, it'll just be the candy man walking down the middle when the light turn red, walking down the middle of the street selling candy. And niggas will buy it because you stuck at the light 4 times, nigga. So fuck it. Let me get a couple of them orange.
I see more of that in Miami than up here.
Let me get a few orange. The ice cream man is dead, nigga. I remember there used to be 16 different ice cream man.
Ice cream man. You see that?
Listen.
Nigga, the ice cream man was down I seen him come down this street like 3 weeks ago.
But look, back in the day, one ice cream man would pull up in a van, the next one will pull up in a truck, the next one got like a pickup truck, like you got the snow cone man, the Italian ice man. All them businesses are dead now, I feel like.
Well, luckily we don't have anything like that in We Grown Now. Nothing like that.
Yeah. And this is the thing, it's not a violent movie. Like, most movies would make this like ultra violent, or you'd really see niggas getting bodied and oh my god, and, like, it'll be like some crazy shit. They make it on some, like, you could really watch this movie with your family, by yourself, with your girl. Like, they don't put it all violent and shit. Like, you can really sit down and digest it and really focus on the story and not violence. And, you know, I don't know, like, I love the movie. It was great to me. Like, I love how it's filmed. Like, if you're from Chicago or been to Chicago, you would see the landmarks and just, I don't know, it really makes Chicago look beautiful. Like, it's really dope. Like, I don't know. Like, but yeah, you can count this as a fucking review. Shit, fuck this. Like, yeah, we grown now, because, you know, we grown now. You can't just be fucking just watching and liking, enjoying in damn horror movies and watching niggas get stabbed in the eye at 3 a.m. and shit. No. You gotta watch some regular film, you know, so I would call this
Yeah,
It's
I
not
was just asking.
romance.
I was making sure you niggas are still human on the inside, because you know you niggas
Barely.
just love seeing niggas get
No, funny things too.
dismembered and shit.
The funny things too is I was telling LB too because I told him in WhatsApp, I was like, "Yo, I think I've watched too much dark, violent shit. I gotta watch something else." This nigga was laughing at me.
No, for real. This nigga will request some shit. He'd be like, "Yo, man, you gotta check this movie out. It gets started early. Soon as before the credits, the opening credits even roll, you got niggas getting their legs pulled off, just constant screaming, eyes getting gouged out, all types. I'm like, yo, I'm not watching this shit. What the fuck? The fuck? I like.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
I love the innocence I still have, nigga. I don't want to see niggas.
Man.
Watch niggas get killed before the movie even started. Don't even know the character's name.
But we came up in different eras, though.
He's getting fucked up. So,
I mean, I feel you. I get it. Like, I get it. Like, a lot of it's an acquired taste. Like, you know, you gotta start out early.
I don't know, cause I don't know. I grew up kind of different. My type of movies is like movies at the end where you be like, damn, that's dope, or damn, I like how like Pursuit of Happiness is one of my favorite movies because
that's a great movie though. I love that movie too.
But that's like one of my favorite. Like I watched it not knowing what the fuck is going on, and I never got bored with it. And I'm like, it's just the understanding of it and the way the movie is made and how the outlook on it and what it really means. It's like it's just a dope movie.
Yeah, but we don't get too many movies like that. Like, keep in mind, all these movies that are like, these are the movies that are out now, and these are the, with the exception of maybe the Walled-In movie, because that's just, you know, that was just some martial arts shit.
They're always gonna make some like dope fighting movies, like. But if you're talking about genres, I'm gonna just be honest. The horror genre in movies is just what's been like eaten right now. Like they're making the best movies.
Say that word? How do you say that word? I want to hear it again. Go ahead.
Genre. I'm fucking it up.
It's genre, but I never heard a nigga say genre, like ganja.
Like fuck it, like niggas know what I'm talking about. Genre.
Sound like a hood name. What's your name?
Genre, like.
What's your name?
Thick as fuck.
My name, Genre.
Alright, but all I'm saying is, and we're not even necessarily talking about foreign horror films. There's like been a renaissance with American horror films, like where everything else in Hollywood been kind of like trash. Like the superhero movies been trash. Like a lot of shit been trash. The horror industry has just been like niggas been eating. So it's like if you like movies and one genre is doing real good, you kind of gravitate towards that.
Like for instance,
and that's why it seems like it's more horror movies.
Horror always had one or two movies that's always in the loop, like no matter what.
Yes, you're right, but this year has been more than ever, bro. Look, we could like look at the damn the Ring Gang, like the movies. I could just look Platform 2.
Platform is a psychological thriller. It's not a horror film.
Some people would call that horror. Even the shark movie we did, the Under Paris. What would that be a thriller? Like, come on, that was like the best shark film in fucking years, nigga.
Yeah,
like the horror genre just been like has been killing shit lately, and it's been like a worldwide effort. Like,
I mean, even like say, because I was waiting for him to watch. I was waiting for LB to watch Terrifier 3, because you know, so we can review that one. Terrifier 3 it so far has the largest, the largest box office opening for an unrated movie ever, and that's crazy. Like, you know,
we talk about unrated. Like, so I'm not the only sick fuck out here watching this shit. Like, dude. Because remember, Pat, tell you at one point it seemed like all the best horror movies were coming from foreign films. Like even the zombies, like the Korean zombie movies, the fucking I think France was doing some good horror movies, and so it's like people will, because these movies, the foreign films, they're like more violent, the stories are more creative, the cinematography's better, the acting. and it was just different vibes, just different twists. And it's like people was getting tired of the bullshit in America, and so America kind of seemed like it kind of said, "Fuck it, like let's start doing the same thing." And they started taking more risks in the movies, and now they're producing like good ass horror films. Like I can't help it, they killing shit, so I gotta talk about it. But
I mean, like I said, though, I mean,
what you want?
I mean, it's not us too. Like I said, you know, you recommend a movie. Like I said, all you need is 2 people to do movie reviews, and then it's just, you know, these are the movies that are a bit out, and we've been like, okay, we gotta get this.
And we review shows too, like we've been killing the damn all the series and shit.
We do get all the shows. Yep, we sure do.
The only this nigga he funny. He mentioned fucking romance, and now he just reminded me to I gotta watch it. There is a romance movie I did want to see. It's only because I read the book years ago and I love the book. It's called If Beale Street Could Talk, and they made that into a movie a couple years ago. So I do want to see that.
You said If Canal Street Could Talk?
No, If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. It's a classic book. Like, deal with it's a romance, but it's like a urban. I want to say urban, but it's more. It's a black romance novel.
What does urban mean to you, nigga?
The black like city, like cause people be like the Zane books and like urban, like. If you write, remember, nigga, I wrote a fucking book, nigga. Shit, like I know what I'm talking about. I know how to fucking describe a book.
Urban,
like
when you say urban, I think city life. I don't think black.
City life, black life. Like
no, I don't.
If I'm telling that the black people ain't trying to hear about no crackers life.
But look, what's the opposite?
I'm gonna say,
urban?
that's some Sex in the City shit.
What's the opposite of urban? Rural. So nigga, it can't mean black, nigga, because there's black farmers. So
nigga, I'm just saying that's how the industry and the books are actually marketed that.
Fuck the industry.
And Miss Summer just saw the movie and it's good. Yeah, it is. Beale Street. That shit is.
If Beale Street Could Talk, you seen it? Oh shit. Oh
yeah, dope.
Damn. Wow. All right, I gotta watch it.
But yeah, we'll make sure. Like I said, though, if there's a comedy out there, obviously that we need to watch, make sure you put it in so we can actually plan to actually, so we can actually we'll review it too. But like,
I'll do a comedy. I'm more of a comedy guy.
Yeah. Like,
I enjoy comedies too. What the fuck?
Me and Pilot can review the Trap or some shit. Nigga, How High 2 or some shit, nigga.
And I seen all of those. It's like y'all think it's like. This is the thing. Me and Pat, like we like movies, so we.
I mean, I watch old movies.
Done that from the beginning.
I watch old movies. I mean, I've been watching some 80s.
Nigga, we can't review an old movie, nigga. Well, we can.
We've done that. Like,
we can. Yeah.
Didn't we do RoboCop?
I never seen that.
Yo, my nigga, you gotta see the OG RoboCop.
I never seen RoboCop. I seen Miles Garrett was dressed up as Terminator. I was like, damn, I don't even know what the fuck this nigga's dressed as.
Nah, RoboCop. That's one of the most gun shootingest movies you'll ever see, nigga. Like, it made me like afraid for future Detroit, nigga. Cause goddamn. But hey, yo, Miss 702, you seen We Grown Now? Cause if we talking black movies, cause everybody don't want to damn see horror movies. Cooley High versus the Mac. The fucking I gotta see Cooley High. I ain't seen Cooley High in years, but the Mac was my shit.
Oh yeah, the Mac. I mean,
and fucking Willie Dynamite, my nigga.
Or Truck Turner or some shit. Yeah.
Truck Turner was my shit, nigga. Oh fucking Yaphet Kotto, like yeah. Yeah, that one pimp bitch, that damn she was like ruthless.
Yeah, Nichelle Nichols, man, from Star Trek fame. Lieutenant
Uhura. Yeah, that was her, yo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You went too, did I go too far? Probably, yeah. You went back in time,
But yeah. Like we watch movies though. Like, trust me, there are movies that we've watched that we just didn't get a chance to even reviewing. It was just because sometimes they would just pass or whatever. But it's just like
No, I was just asking because it seemed like y'all niggas bond off of niggas getting their throat slit and shit like that. So I'm like, damn, y'all don't like any other movie. That's why I'm like, y'all niggas only really
But think about it, like, can men really pause? I mean, see where this is going? Can men really bond over a fucking romance movie, nigga? Like, really? Like,
I mean, you probably
hey, yo, Pat, you seen There's Something About Mary?
That's funny. Hey, nigga, have you seen Marley and Me, nigga? That shit's fire.
Y'all niggas.
This is a different.
Talking about the one where the dog dies. That's sad, bro.
Yeah, before with the dog. What the fuck?
What the hell? I mean, no. Come on, Ben Stiller. Hold on, that was Ben Stiller, right?
All these niggas seen it. All you niggas seen it.
Hold on, Something About Mary, right?
Wait, yeah,
Something
Something About Mary is the GOAT.
it,
Something About Mary is the GOAT movie.
Hey, so hold on, Pat. Hold on, wait. This is getting good. I'm sorry, Pat. Hey, yo, Pilot, tell me some funny comedies since you like comedies. Like, just mention a few. I just want to see if I've seen them or whatever. Like, I want to see where you at.
You've seen most of them, Don't Be a Menace, fucking. There's so many. Like, Don't Be a Menace.
Some recent ones, nigga. Like, goddamn. Like, how old are you?
No, hear me out. I understand why y'all do the horror and all those because comedies fell off. Like the only good one, honestly, I can remember in a while to me, really, is like the John Cena one, where it's like he's with the little rail. That was funny.
Those are funny. Those are funny.
The Vacation Friends or whatever. Yeah, that was like the only good. But like Superbad, Superbad. They had a few little cap ones. You know what I'm saying? Like later on, but
I mean, Superbad's classic.
Pineapple Express.
That felt like a long time ago.
I mean, 21 Jump Street was good too. You know what I'm saying? But
Pineapple Express. Yeah.
Pineapple Express, but they kind of died when Seth Rogen and them all broke. Like when they kind of
the end. This is the end. I think that would the
they
end
had
of the world.
They had a little fake Adam Sandler crew, with Craig Robinson.
But nobody's
hot tub time machine. All that shit was funny.
Yeah, hot tub time machine was good too. Even the one with Jennifer Aniston.
Not Step
No, Woody Miller.
Grandma's Boy.
He's a little old now, but Woody Miller's was good. Woody Miller's and the other one with the Woody Miller's was good too, I guess.
And I don't know if y'all Jackass niggas, but Jackass used to be my shit.
Yeah, Jackass.
Yeah, we watched. Yeah,
I mean that was y'all era.
That shit was weird as fuck.
Well, yeah. Jackass though, it was like because they kept on putting shits in their asses and lighting them shits on fire.
Yeah, because I ain't go like they started getting zesty with this shit, like.
Nah, I saw some weird picture of Steve-O. I'm talking about I saw a weird tattoo of Steve-O that he covered up. I don't fuck with that guy anymore. I mean, that shit was weird. I mean, I thought it was a little weird. I mean, do you remember the one, Dirty Sanchez? The one they had the European version of Jackass on MTV. They had like 3 different versions of that shit. But it was cool back then. MTV was a shit. I mean, Rome was probably still learning how to walk back then, but MTV was a shit.
God damn.
No, real shit. When Jackass was out, I was probably like 9 years old watching that shit.
You weren't learning how to walk at fucking 9 though. This nigga no way.
Jackass was one of those tapes you get from Blockbuster. You're like, yo, what the fuck is this? You put that shit in. You're like, yo, what the fuck is these niggas doing? It was also crazy shit.
Yeah,
that's how I feel like the bug fights were.
That's how you. That was the video that I was like, yeah, white people crazy as fuck, yo. These niggas running into each other, crashing, jumping off of buildings, rocking on glass, eating fucking shards of like all types of crazy shit.
Oh, you know who? Okay, I'll give you this, Pat. I'm sorry. What's his nigga name? The Sky nigga, Pilot.
The Sky nigga. Okay,
I'm talking about some new recent comedies. Like one I could think. You seen Buffed Up or White Buffs? I'm kind of them Detroit niggas. It's like a movie. They try to hustle these the glasses.
Oh, it's called Buffs. They're called Buffs.
Yeah, Buffs. Like your pilots. You seen that?
That nigga fell asleep. Nah, but I know. There's a Detroit.
That's just funny as fuck. Yeah.
There's a Detroit
Buffed
comedian.
Up. See, okay, look. Gritty. What up? Salute. Yeah, Buffed Up. That's what it is. That's just funny as fuck.
There's a fucking Detroit comedian named Jack Funny. That nigga I think he like the funniest nigga to Mike Epps to me. Like Mike Epps probably like my favorite comedian, but he's like right there with the nigga. To me. His name is Jack Funny from Detroit. This nigga funny as fuck. He do like YouTube shorts. Not shorts. He do shorts too, but he do like short videos, like maybe 25 minutes, 30 minutes. It's like a autobiography type shit. But it's funny as fuck, yo. You gotta really see it. It's funny. And you can tell it's all his script. It's all funny.
Like I said though, like any like I mean, like I said, any suggestions of any recent comedies that either that are being in the theaters or they're actually being or they're leaking soon or whatever.
Or even a new Tubi joint, bro. Like Pilot was buffed up, bro. Like shit. And when the fucking third season of McGraw Ave coming back? Fuck all that. Yeah,
great. Yeah. They don't make good comedies anymore. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
They don't. Like you get one every 5 years.
That's why me and LB we the horror and the action movies like because they're flourishing. Like they're like it's either that or if it's a cartoon movie.
There's always a market for good action movies. Like those will never end. So
yeah. It's just the comedy. You got to jump on some Tubi. The only thing we could the Big John comedy that's YouTube. Like everybody talks about those, but yeah, like nobody's really doing no movies like that. Like yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like trust me, if there were and it was like good, then yeah, we'll review it. Or we'll get to reviewing it. Yeah, it's censored because people.
Remember, it was a right. When was the writing strike? Like 2 years ago? Niggas slowed down on the shit.
Yeah.
It was a writer's strike. It was just a writer's strike. The niggas still trying to get back. I just look for the new releases, nigga. I don't see nothing coming until like February, nigga, that I want to see. Like this
fuck that. At least
right
the Miss Pat show still be coming out because she funny as fuck.
Or the Upshaws, like Netflix, it's like, I love the Upshaws, man.
Yeah, all my comedies in like a show now. Like movies ain't doing like the Miss Pat show is like enough comedy movies for like one like because that shit ridiculously funny.
Miss 72, you guys watched Lovecraft Country? I mean, I watched it when it was there for a season. Let's just say it had its good and it had its bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it deserved more than one season, though. That's for sure.
I never got a chance to get that on my. It never got on my radar like that. Niggas hyped up the first episode, and I thought about it, but then I heard other shit came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, no, the first episode of Lovecraft Country was amazing. Like in terms of like what I thought it was gonna be more in the vein of that, and then it kind of delved into some other things. The other things you probably heard about, and you're like, okay. And one show,
y'all went from ambitious as a writer to a fucking Lil Nas X song, nigga. I'm good.
Like, basically, I mean, I liked the show, but it had a lot of stuff in it that you were like, God damn, I thought it was supposed to be some horror shit, and then you get something like, damn, like that shouldn't be in there. Like it was wild. But yeah, no. I mean, it was good for what it was, but yeah, like it deserved one more. It deserved more than one season, and HBO was wrong for canceling it the way it did.
Shit, man, I needed one more season of damn rap shit, yo. Fuck all that. I wanted to see if the manager was gonna beef with them broads or something. Like I wanted to see
that was such a horrible way to end that fucking show. Right.
Man,
it was closure, but it was like some underachieving, like man, that's it. Like damn.
Yeah, I want another season of Southside. I love that show. Southside was dope. And for a comedy, definitely for a comedy, but I was just like. Yeah, like I said, comedy movies they're not hitting like they used to. So it's like, and trust me, if there was a comedy movie that we would review that comes up, then we would. I think the last comedy shit that we reviewed is the Chappelle Show stuff. The Chappelle.
Damn, that's bad. A fucking stand-up.
Yeah. Honestly, that might actually be the last real movie comedy review that we've done. I can't think of any after that.
Everything else been like horror or some cartoon anime or fucking action. And Rebel Ridge, I don't know what category that falls in. Just maybe under disappointment. Like, I can't believe we got seen and we had to review this bullshit. Fuck, I hate that movie. God damn. waste of just everything.
Yeah, no, that shit was all fucked up, man. Like,
Emancipation wasn't no damn horror movie. Fuck, we reviewed that, ain't it? Like,
yeah, no, Emancipation was real shit though. Like, motherfuckers still slept on that. Motherfuckers slept on that shit. Like,
no, you know it was a horror movie because you know the horrors of slavery and the Civil War was like nightmare shit. So I don't know. Maybe that is a horror movie for some people. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going through our movie reviews. Yeah, we don't got the comedy.
Yeah, part one comedy. Like, gun to your head. Name a comedy ring game review.
Well, we did the Coming to America 2 one. You know.
Oh, okay, damn. Whew, that we would have got shot. All right, thank you. Yeah. Okay, there's your comedy. Yeah, and that shit was trash.
Yeah, it was mid.
The one comedy we fucking viewed was trash.
Yeah, that was mid as fuck.
Yeah.
So that is the last comedy movie that we did.